A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a shocking turn of events, Reform UK MP James McMurdock has voluntarily removed himself from the party whip while an investigation unfolds regarding allegations of business impropriety linked to the coronavirus pandemic. The announcement was made by Lee Anderson, the party's chief whip, who stated that McMurdock will serve as an independent MP during this period. The allegations are expected to be detailed in an upcoming article by a national newspaper, prompting McMurdock to act preemptively. The controversy centers around claims that McMurdock borrowed a substantial £70,000 through the government's bounce-back loan scheme during the height of the pandemic in 2020. According to reports, he secured these loans through two companies he owned, Jam Financial Limited and Jim Live Health and Fitness Limited. Alarmingly, Jam Financial Limited reportedly had no employees and negligible assets, raising questions about its eligibility for the £50,000 loan it received, which required a minimum turnover of £200,000. In a further twist, McMurdock resigned as a director of JM Financial Limited and transferred his shares to his mother in 2021, shortly after the loans were secured. Jim Live Health and Fitness Limited, which was dormant until 2020, also borrowed £20,000 under the bounce-back scheme, necessitating a turnover of at least £100,000. The situation has escalated, with McMurdock potentially violating parliamentary rules by failing to declare his directorships of these companies in his register of interests. When approached for comment, McMurdock urged caution regarding the allegations, suggesting that a technical expert would be required to interpret the details, although he did not clarify the reasons behind his loan applications. In his official statement, Lee Anderson confirmed that he received a call from McMurdock regarding his decision to step back from the party while the investigation is conducted. Anderson emphasized that the Reform UK party takes such matters seriously and expressed McMurdock's willingness to fully cooperate with the inquiry. The timing of this suspension is particularly challenging for Reform UK, which now finds itself with only 4 MPs following McMurdock's departure from the party whip. This comes on the heels of previous internal strife, including the suspension of Rupert Lowe for his criticism of party leadership. McMurdock's rise to Parliament was unexpected. He entered the political arena as a so-called paper candidate and won his seat in South Basildon and East Thurrock by a narrow margin of just 98 votes. His campaign was notably low budget, relying heavily on support from his parents. However, his election victory has since been overshadowed by troubling revelations about his past, including a conviction for assault in 2006, for which he served time in a young offenders institution. McMurdock has publicly expressed remorse for this incident, calling it the biggest regret of his life. The ongoing turmoil within Reform UK is compounded by recent resignations and infighting among its ranks. Just weeks ago, party chair Zia Yusuf quit, only to return shortly after in a newly created cost-cutting role. Additionally, former MP Rupert Lowe has distanced himself from the party, labeling Farage a viper and expressing his shame for having represented Reform UK. Despite the internal chaos, public sentiment appears to be shifting positively for the party, with recent polling suggesting that Nigel Farage could lead Reform UK to significant gains in the event of a general election. A YouGov poll indicated that the party could increase its representation from 5 MPs to an astonishing 271, positioning Farage to potentially form a minority government. As the investigation into McMurdock unfolds, the political landscape for Reform UK remains precarious. The party's leadership will need to navigate not only the fallout from these allegations, but also the ongoing challenges posed by internal dissent and public perception. McMurdock has yet to respond to inquiries regarding the allegations, leaving many questions unanswered as the situation continues to develop. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.